Will Thomas Markle get to visit Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's baby? Meghan Markle doesn't have the best relationship with a lot of her family. Her brother and her half-sister, Samantha Grant, did their best to discredit her as soon as news of her royal beau went public. Grant took things a step further by taking advantage of the media spotlight to not just make Markle look bad, but to profit off of her half-sister's fame. She even took the last name, Markle, after the royal wedding. While everyone knows Grant is more than cut off from Markle, what about her father Thomas Markle, Sr.? Sure, he did his fair share of dirt, but Grant has possibly overshadowed him. Will the Duchess of Sussex give her dear old dad another chance? The situation doesn't look good. Thomas Markle missed the royal wedding. Just days before Meghan's most important day, news broke that her father would not be there to walk her down the aisle. In fact, he wouldn't be in attendance at all. The tabloids and social media platforms exploded in response to the latest drama surrounding the soon-to-be Duchess. Why did her father miss the wedding? Instead of doing what he could to be there, Thomas Sr. was pouring energy into faking some paparazzi photos that showed him in a better light. It had the opposite effect once news of the images being staged was leaked. He then had to undergo heart surgery. Presumably, the stress caused by the incident manifested in a physical way. Ultimately, Thomas Sr. didn't attend, but he did do an interview for Good Morning Britain. In the interview, he expressed regret for not being able to be there for his daughter, as well as jealousy towards Prince Charles for being able to be by Meghan's side. But there was something else he said that was extremely telling. The unfortunate thing for me now is I'm a footnote in one of the greatest moments in history rather than the dad walking her down the aisle. This statement sounds rather strange, almost as if he cares more about not going down in the history books than actually being there for his daughter. Thomas Markle leaked private letters from his daughter. As if missing his daughter's wedding wasn't enough, Thomas Sr. recently committed another taboo that will no doubt have a negative effect on their relationship. In light of all the discord and drama, the Duchess of Sussex reached out to her father in a heartfelt letter to ask for an end to his antics. His response: "Make the letter public. If you love me, as you tell the press you do, please stop. Please allow us to live our lives in peace. I realize you're so far down this rabbit hole, you feel, or may feel, there's no way out." His excuse for publicizing the letter was to help clear his name, but all it did was make things worse. Why would you publicize a heartfelt letter, one where your daughter begs for you to stop your deception so you can mend your relationship? The only reason the public could think of is to further monetize his daughter's royal fame. If the actions weren't enough to prove his guilt, his written response might just be. Instead of just conceding, Thomas Sr. requested a photo shoot with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to help clear the air. Sounds like he's just searching for another tabloid payday. Will Thomas Markle get to meet baby Sussex? Things are not looking good when it comes to an emotional family reunion. Considering the past behavior of her father, and the most recent antics with turning her very personal feelings into a media circus, it's unlikely Meghan would let him back into her life. He hasn't shown any signs of changing for the better ever since she went from a Hollywood starlet to a British royal in training. He also seems more concerned with making himself look good than repairing their strained relationship. Inviting him back into her life may also come with crazy half-sister Grant and brother Thomas Jr. trying to weasel their way back in as well.
What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comment section below and don't forget to subscribe to get instant news update.